What's up, guys? I finally got me one of these Egret 2 machines, and I wanted to give you my thoughts on it. I think it's a pretty cool little machine. One of the biggest features about the machine is that you can actually rotate the screen if you just push in and then rotate it like that, and then you just push it back in. And I like that the menu actually rotates with it and everything, so that's pretty cool. It's got a really good selection of games on it. I mainly like shoot 'em ups and stuff like that, but it's got some really good side-scrolling beat 'em ups and some older games and stuff like that from Taito, which is cool. And I've really enjoyed it. I just got it yesterday, and I've gone through most of the games on it and played a lot of them. I have a lot of these games on other systems and stuff, but because the screen rotated on this, and I'm a sucker for these mini cabs, I really wanted to jump into this. Let's go over some of the hardware features first and what I think about the hardware. As far as the arcade stick itself goes, I really like how it looks. I do wish that these were labeled because sometimes I forget which one E is. This is my first go at using an Egret machine, and I'm not real familiar with them and everything. I didn't grow up playing these in the arcades or anything like that, so I'm not familiar with the button layouts and stuff like that, so I always forget which one's E, and that works a lot of your menus and stuff like that. But it does tell you on the screen and stuff. It's just, I don't know. I kind of would like them labeled. And then you have your menu buttons here and stuff like that, and your coin button. So your wide is your menu button, and then you have a coin button, and then a start button and stuff like that. The joystick is really good. It sounds like it's got the micro switch in it and stuff like that, which is cool. And you can change it from a 4-way to an 8-way with a little lever on the bottom that just turns and everything. The screen quality is really, really good. I mean, the picture quality on the images, the games and stuff like that. I'm trying to get if it'll zoom in for you, but I mean, the picture quality is just freaking great on this. And you have different brightness settings. You can lower it and brighten. One of the drawbacks that I do think is actually the sound on it. I think the sound is really tinny, and even at full volume, there's no bass, there's no mid. It's just really tinny, in my opinion. So what I did to circumvent that, and I had watched some video reviews prior to making this video review, and so I kind of had that heads up. What I did is bought this little speaker from Walmart. This was $10, and then I had a 3.5 millimeter audio input cable for each side, so you can hear it right now how tinny it sounds. There's just really no quality to it at all. So I wanted to show y'all on screen. So you just plug this into the back. Let me use my finger to push that in, and then you just power on the speaker. And I put some Velcro on the back and everything. Whoop. But you see how much better that sounds? So you can control the volume from this, or you can go in your menus and control it. But now you have a lot more volume to it and everything. And you have a lot more bass and mid and stuff like that. And I just used some Velcro and Velcroed that onto the back. And it's a chargeable unit that you can put on the back, or you can run a power adapter to it if you're just going to leave this sitting. So I'm just going to power this off so I don't have to talk over it. And that's also a Bluetooth. So $10 at Walmart is where I picked that up at, and I think it was worth, just Velcroing it to the back and making this sound so much better. I really like the light up little bar here that you have. It comes with this little plastic top. This pops off actually. I got it in there pretty good. I'll just leave it. But these little cards come out and stuff. So it comes with several of these little cards, like for every game that comes on it and stuff like that. So you get tons of these little cards that show you all the moves. I do wish, because this is the US version of this, that they did have cards that actually stated the US controls and stuff. So every card is in Japanese and everything. So Mama's at work right now, buddy. So but I like how the buttons feel on it. I like the joystick on it. The rotating screen works really, really well. play Space Invaders. It's got the little Y upside down like that. But I mean, the color on it's fantastic. It also has HDMI out, which works pretty good, but because there's no integer scaling on this, it looks a little stretched in some spots, and then you also get shimmering, and you don't really notice that like on the smaller screen, but when you blow it up to the large one, you can really see the shimmering and stuff like that. So if you're really into like it being 100% authentic and everything like that, it's not that fantastic or anything like that, and there's also a little bit of response latency and stuff like that, but it's not terrible, and I really enjoy this. I think it's one of the better made machines. My favorite's that Capcom machine that I got sitting over there, but yeah, buddy. But I think that this is just a fantastic made machine, other than the sound quality and stuff like that. I really don't dig that. And I like the little cards that are up top. The only thing is it has little holes to where this lights up by the little bar in here. And at night with the lights off, you can't see this at all. So I don't really see the point in lighting this up if you can't see it at all. It's fine if they just stuck it up there with no holes in the top. That would have been fine. I would have preferred that anyway. But the look of it, the color of it, this was $1.99 on sale on Amazon. You can buy or import it through Japan and wait a little longer, and they're like $120. So, and then they make all these peripherals for it, like they make an external arcade stick, a controller, one that has like a ball that you can play spinner games and stuff like that with it too. But those are a little bit expensive. I am going to spring for the arcade stick just because if I want to play on the TV at all, I have that option to sit down on the bed. So anyway, my little runt's wanting some daddy time. So anyway, those are my thoughts on it. If I had to rate this little guy, I would probably give it about an 8 out of 10. I like the build. I like the game quality on it. Everything's great. The sound kind of sucks, but for $10 plus another $3 for the Velcro, I was able to fix that. And I'll leave a link in the description for what I bought as far as that goes and how to fix that if you want to do that. And I'll also link in this description for the actual unit. So anyway, those are my thoughts on it, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all take care. Bye.